Hey everyone, it's Deb here from Deb's Greenhouse, and we've got today's top 5 plants. We are starting off with this beautiful ranunculus. Isn't that beautiful? It looks like a papery rose or a full poppy. Ranunculus are actually from a corm or like a bulb is what it is like. So it's a bulb type spring annual, and this is the Ranunculus Mache mix. So ranunculus are early spring bloomers. They're going to give you beautiful flowers early in the springtime, and then the bulbs will stop flowering for the summer and the fall. But you can dig up the bulb or the corm and save it for the following year. So very pretty, very popular among cut flowers. This is a mix, so although I've got a red right now, we do have other colors blooming, including a deep wine, yellow, and pink. So more will come, I'm sure, over the next few days. They're making buds. You can grow your ranunculus in sun to part shade. Our next item for today's top 5 plants is something that we are kind of known for around here. This is a Thunbergia, also called black-eyed Susan vine. This is a climbing vine. Where we live here in Alberta, these are annuals. This color is called Orange Diverse, and if you take a look at our website, I'll put a link above, you can see all the different colors of Thunbergia that we are growing this year. So how we do it is we put them in these 6-inch pots. We always put 2 plugs in one pot. We have found over the years that if you only plant one, it's not going to give you like that full climbing vine look that you're hoping for. So we make sure that we send you home with 2. And these love heat and they love sun. They actually really need sun to perform well and get lots of blooms. So make sure you're planting this in your super sunny spot, and they love the heat. You're going to transplant this out of this container at home into something bigger. This is too small to keep it happy. This is the take-home size for you to plant in a bigger pot later at home. Next is one of our favorite petunias. This is a petunia in the series called Sweetunia, and the color is Suzie Storm. These are going to wave out quite a bit, over 2 feet up to 4 feet in spread, and they make really beautiful baskets. You can use these in containers, in hanging baskets, in window boxes. You can plant them with other things, or you can plant all of, like just a whole blend of petunias. Grow your petunias in part shade to full sun. They perform really good in the sun, and they can really take the heat. If all you have is part shade, they usually do pretty well there too. Again, just such a beautiful color. This is called Suzie Storm. Our next item for today's top 5 is something that we first grew last year, and this is called Anigozanthus, better known as kangaroo paw. This is Kanga Red. So these actually are from Australia. We saw them in Australia when we were there, and I was like, I have to grow these. They're so beautiful, and they're just starting to flower. They have a very flat leaf, much like an iris before they bloom, and they're kind of fuzzy. The stem is really fuzzy and the flower is fuzzy. It's going to get a lot bigger. So we had this exact series last year, the Kangas, and we have red, pink, and yellow this year. Last year we only had pink, and it got 2 feet tall and had tons of flowers. Now they are from Australia, so they can take the heat, and they're very drought tolerant. So if you have a super sunny spot, let's say a south side where it's super hot all the time and you just have trouble keeping things alive, this is going to do fantastic. If you had a big pot and you put a bunch of these in, it would be so stunning. So think about this one. We have lots. We're very excited to offer 3 colors this year. Now back to the shade with the begonia. This is a non-stop begonia in the color Deep Rose. It is so pretty. Like, look at how that pops. It is just stunning. I love all the colors of the begonias we have, but I'm always drawn to like the really bright colors. So for the non-stop begonias, they are going to bloom non-stop for you from basically now until late fall. You could winter these inside in your house. They probably wouldn't flower, but you could keep your begonias. Almost all your shade plants are things you could winter indoors, and it's kind of fun to try. I've seen these in beautiful mass plantings in flower beds in shady areas. As long as they are not in the full sun in the afternoon, they'll do good. If they are, they'll get a sunburn. You'll see brown edging and like black crumpled leaves if they're too hot. So look at your plants to see what they're telling you. If they need a little bit of break from the sun, these do great in the shade, and if you've got a shady spot, you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching today's top 5 plants. See you in the next video.